Did you know that training for a 5K can actually be simple and easy? I didn't. So joining us today is Jana to tell us how this could be easy and fun.
Sure. So it is simple and easy when you think back to the basics. So sometimes when we are approaching something new or have a new challenge, we have the tendency to get lost in the details and we get overwhelmed. But running a 5K can be just that, your way. It can be walking, it can be running, it can be whatever is best for you. A couple things you need to remember: make sure you talk to your doctor. Before you go, you need to have some kind of medical clearance. If you have any health conditions or health problems, you really want to talk to a primary care physician before you do that. And really, one of the only other things to do when you're first starting a 5K, make it up in your mind that you're going to finish it. You know, it doesn't matter for your first one how fast you go. You just have to have that determination and a goal to finish the 5K.
That's what's nice about a lot of the races around here, is that as long as you finish, you're going to get a lovely medal.
Get a medal.
A lot of people go crazy for the different bling that they can get. And
absolutely.
Whatever motivates you, you know?
Right, right. Whatever drives you. And I always tell people, as you're training and when you're going along trying to get ready for the 5K, you reward yourself during the process. So yeah, the end is I made it, I crossed the finish line, and I get a goal. But in the meantime, like, oh, I lost 2 pounds. Let's get a new shirt to work out in. Or, hey, I did this today. Do something fun. Let's go get a massage, you know, afterwards. So treat yourself. Once you reach markers, I did 2 miles today, so I'm working my way up, so you feel rewarded throughout the entire process.
Yeah, what are the first things that we have to do? I mean, I guess shoes are important.
Absolutely. Once you talk to your doctor, shoes is something that's very important. So it doesn't have to be an extremely expensive shoe, because when you look now for a running shoe, you may spend between $150 and $200 for a running shoe, but it doesn't have to be that expensive. But really what you want to do is make sure that it fits your foot properly. So when you're purchasing that shoe, you can always talk to someone that works in the store. They should be knowledgeable enough to say, hey, you run and your feet go this way, you need this type of shoe. You're a neutral runner, your feet need to go this way, you need this type of shoe. So make sure you get proper footing, shoes for your feet, and proper socks. You want a sock that is going to wick the moisture away from your foot so you don't have growth or fungus or any other nasties that may creep in there.
The rubbing will give you...
The rubbing will give you a blister, and then, you know, how can you finish a 5K if you got a blister on your foot? So, yeah, so those are some of the things. And you also want to think about your training times. Like I said, you don't have to make a certain time, but as you're training, to make sure that you are conditioned, okay, I'm going to walk for 30 seconds, I'm going to run for a minute. Or today is just a walk day, it's a rest day, but I still need to time myself between this pole and that pole to make sure that I am increasing my speed or that I am making progress toward 3.1 miles.
So what is the training time that you should plan if you've never run a 5K before?
Beginners should really look for about an 8-week time period, so 2 months. But be gracious with yourself. If you want to allow more time for that, great. You know, you can start slow, and that's really what we recommend, because if you start out like the rabbit, sometimes you end up like the rabbit, not finishing. So really take the process slow. Listen to your body. If there's any aches, pains, knees hurting today, don't run, don't walk, and maybe a rest day for you to stretch or do some yoga, you know, to work out your body.
I love the idea that you mentioned of like the run-walk combo. Like the first time that I did a 5K, it was definitely like 30 seconds on, 1 minute off.
Absolutely.
You know, vice versa. So
yeah, I'm on that same thing. 5K run walk is how I trained, and then for the final, run walk. You know, and my goal was just to finish. You know, I'd never done a 5K before, so I needed to finish, and it worked.
And then you get the bug, and you're like, oh, I want this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
I like that medal. Did you see that medal? And I like the gear. I like the shirt.
They always have the coolest shirts. And
They
they're
do.
the moisture-wicking shirts, so you can wear it to your next race.
You can, absolutely. Or during that race. If you pick up your packet before, sometimes you can wear it during. But
that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's always fun. But, you know, it's not anything hard. It's super simple and easy, and it's really good for your health. You know, walking is something that we do every single day.
Yeah.
So you can walk. It's just a matter of how far. 5 yards or 3.1 miles, you know.
Perfect.
So you got to make that up.
Well, Jana, thank you for, you know, letting us learn a little bit more about 5Ks and getting us ready to go. I know that I have been out of the run-walk game for a while, so I'm going to get back into it now that the weather is nice again and hit the trails.
Yeah,
so.
let the bug bite you.
Exactly.